we have 13 minutes of footage left, and we're starting the return journey down the wide gravel sumac trail, having left the Bayfield Mall, which was closed, but at least the lower corridor was open. I didn't know that was the lower corridor. Interesting. And here's the sumac forest. So we just take this entire gravel trail back down to the bridges. Get a picture of the first bridge, of course. That might be a worthy thumbnail. And we make our way back towards the park. So after a bit of detouring and searching, by sticking to the main gravel trails, we found our way to the back of the Bayfield Mall, and that's probably some kind of shortcut. But I'm not taking a shortcut anymore. I'm sticking to the main trail. Be back in about a minute when I see the bridge. And what I'm going to do before I upload this video to the computer, is I'm going to watch it back on my phone and make sure it's in the proper orientation, and use the phone's editor to fix it if it is not. So that I don't have a sideways video problem, which Movie Maker and the computer don't have enough room to fix. Well, we're approaching the bridge now. I'll get a closer picture when I get there. Because remember, I didn't cross this bridge. I took the long way around. There you go. Good. This is a good day to explore the park because nothing else is open. It is Labor Day after all. But that's an irony because most people get Labor Day off. So maybe they should rename it Labor Free Day. There's the dog park fence again. So now we're getting all the pictures for the reverse angle compared to the angle we took to get here. Here we go. There's another bridge, which I didn't get a picture of before, or maybe I did and it became the thumbnail when he came down the hill. See all my diverting to the dog park and its trails and all the way over there. I didn't take the most direct route that would have taken me directly, that's redundant, to the park. And look, what used to be a riverbed is completely dry on both sides. So the loosest paraphrase to Donald Trump is there's a very dry riverbed on both sides. Nice gravel trail. Now if the Bayfield Mall is closed, then I'm sure that the Georgian Mall is closed as well, but you know what's always open, even on Christmas Day? Walmart. And that could be why they have taken over everything in the retail sector, especially in Canada, over the past 30 years, because they're always open, except, of course, overnight. But they open at 8 a.m. all days of the week, and they don't close till 10 p.m. all days of the week. Now, we would have come across the bridge, but there's, see this? I don't know where that goes, and quite frankly, I'm not interested in finding out or going up that hill. I am just going to take the picture of this bridge here, and we're going to take the gravel trail back to... Now, we finally found a river that has water on both sides. There you go, there you go. And yes, I'm holding onto the phone to make sure it doesn't fall in. Ah, there you go. Alright, back up to the park we go. Since I still have 10 minutes of footage left and 80% of battery life, I think I'm going to try and get the missing link between section 1 and section 2. The main part of the park and the Arboretum. Now what goes up to the left is where I came down, so I'll try to go through the woods now. This way. There's a good picture. Alright, so here's where we came from. I'll wait for the walkers to get further down and take more video on my return journey. This will keep me out of the sunlight anyway. So anything you can do to get me off this base ASAP. That is my condition for remaining in this fray. Alright. I am taking this path up again, hopefully ending up at the park once more. I hope this isn't a dead end. I mean, yes, there's a little trail down there, and then there's a trail they took. But I do hope that where I'm going actually ends up going somewhere. I think it should. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh. This parallels the park, as you can see, and much deeper ridges and valleys than I've seen anywhere since the Adazi Forest while I was deployed. So, I'm going to continue along this trail, and next intersection to the park I take it in, because I'm determined to get that connector between parts 1 and part 2. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. We're continuing. Okay, as promised, I'm going back towards the park now, and yes, on a larger scale, this does remind me exactly of Deep River, which is great, or maybe Deep River Grouse Park on a smaller scale reminded me of this one, and that's why I fell in love with it so much. But as long as I'm at Borden, I can come to Sunnidale Park all the time. Alright, here I am at the final section of the park, and I'm making up the missing link between where I was and where I will be now. I know that doesn't make any sense, but if you look over here, you're going to see a little bench, and if I go further down there, I might just, oh, see, there you go. That trail right down here, so I've completed the circle of the park itself. As you can see, I've completed the circle now. And I can now explore the side section of the trail, which is down here and there, which goes directly towards the city street and Cundall's itself. Because Cundall's is right over there. Oh, right over there. And of course you have the upper section of this trail. You see? Right down there. That's Cundall's. Alright. Now, how do you get down there? Well, look, there's another tent down there. There's a part of the trail right down there. Let's go this way. Alright, here we go. So there's the tent, yes. Here's the one set of trails. Here's the other set of trails. And from this angle, I'm nowhere near Cundall's. Or am I? Keep going this way. So we've done the entire upper circuit of the park. Now we're doing the final section. Because I can hear the traffic of Cundall's, definitely. I just don't know if this section will get me there. Got there once before. I just don't remember how. And you know another thing these woods remind me of, and it's strange? The woods in the training area at CFB Kingston more than a decade ago when I was at 21 EW Regiment. That's what they remind me of. It's amazing. So I'm just going to stick to this lower level trail for now, for the remaining few minutes worth of footage, and go from there. Absolute disaster. I don't want to be responsible for anyone else who I work with. Just doing my own. Well, there's something over there. Getting closer anyway. I still have to get back to my car. Of course. Alright, here we go. Let's take this paved section and see where we end up. Should get back to the park in a few moments. Or not. I have no memory of this place, but there is a road just above us. And if my vague memories are correct, we're going to come out somewhere near a bunch of bulrushes, unless of course that's the Sunnidale Park I'm remembering. Oh, I thought it was a bicycle approaching its water. Alright, here we go. Approaching the road. I am not exactly sure which road it is. I don't think it's Gundle's. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Huh. I'm sure that's the Ann Street building. Oh, let me guess. You have to go all the way down there and around the corner to get back to the park. Well, I'm going to stay in the shade, so I'm going to reverse course on this trail here until I get back somewhere that'll take me up into the park again. And we'll approach the bridge from the other side. Here's the remaining part of the bridge. And the rocks along the riverbed, which are a lot like the ones at the Hamilton Mountain, which I will go to on my next leave. Have to replace those missing pictures and videos from May of 2013. I'll use both the digital camera and the cell phone on both things just to make sure. Well, I'm not any closer to the park here. But what I am reminded of is the trail in the Appalachian Mountains from April of 2011, where I went all the way up to the summit and got a last picture on my digital camera, 2 pictures from the summit before it ran out of battery. And this thing switchbacks just like that trail, which is quite good. I just hope the switchbacks lead me back to the park for the final moment of footage here. Well, we're here at the final section of the park, so I made it. And that concludes part 3. Bye-bye.